Compositing is the process of creating your scene. This is done through the mixing, sizing, and placement of your content. Let's discuss how to adjust the size of our content. The resolution and size of your content might be different from your chosen resolution or output. For example, here are the current composition settings. Here are some clips we've loaded. As we trigger these clips, notice that some of them do not fill the output monitor. If you take a look at the file information here in the Clip Properties panel, the resolutions vary, and not all are 1080p. Let's first resize an individual clip. For a quick, reliable solution, we can click on the Maximize button in the Clip Properties panel. Clicking on this once will resize our content to fit within our 1080p composition. Since this clip is 4:3 content, the aspect ratio will be maintained and resized to fit into a 1080p output. Clicking the Maximize button again will fill the content so that it is resized to fill our 1080p composition. The aspect ratio will be maintained, and parts of the content will be cropped to fill out the composition. To stretch our content to fit everything within our 1080p output, click the Maximize button one last time. The aspect ratio will no longer be maintained, and every pixel of the content will be stretched and distorted to fit the composition size. To manually resize your clips, you can input the size directly. Make sure your width and height parameters are visible in the clip properties and click directly onto the values to change them. Let's resize this 720p clip to 1920 by 1080. Alternatively, you can click and drag the plus and minus buttons to change the values. Right-click on the width and height labels, or the plus and minus buttons to reset your clip to its default size. Resizing your clips can also be done on the layer itself. This is a great solution if you have clips of different sizes. Doing this will make sure your content always matches your layer size. For this example, let's show how the auto size feature works to resize our clips across a layer. Here we have clips of varying sizes on layer 2. In the Layer 2 Properties panel, under the Video tab, enable the Auto Size feature by clicking on its drop-down menu and selecting Fill. We're choosing Fill so that our aspect ratio remains the same. Circles will remain round and not distorted. This works just like the Clip Maximize button, but for every clip triggered on that layer. All the clips of varying sizes on Layer 2 are now filled to 1920 by 1080. For each clip, notice in the preview monitor how the source's aspect ratio is maintained and the clip is resized.